And also the information your insurance company is going to need is going to make it a whole lot easier for you to settle up with your insurance company and take care of those things. Somebody here raised, yes, sir.
Do you think these are the same two juveniles that were knocking on the doors early on?
Yeah.
Same time of day?
I don't know if it's the same two, it's the same group.
It actually followed two of them.
Yeah.
Saw one of them face to face.
Yeah. I think it's probably the same group, yeah. I think it's,
Are you gonna do photo lineups or anything?
I can't with juveniles. That's the problem, I can't. I can do certain things, but with his juveniles, because juveniles have so many rights, the legislature builds them into them. There's a lot of things I just can't do. Like we do the quick show-ups and stuff like that, fine. As far as getting pictures, I can't get enough pictures of different juveniles to make a lineup. They won't let us. So, yes, sir.
Well, since the juveniles have rights, as homeowners, what kind of rights do we have?
You got the same rights as they do and more, but the problem is that you just have to use them.
I mean, since these are juveniles, and can we do anything with the parents of these juveniles?
The juveniles, so there you go. There is a law in the state of Georgia that holds juveniles' parents responsible financially for the damage that the juveniles do. You'd have to get a lawyer because it's a civil process, but you'd have to have a lawyer, and I'm sure at Hampton Park, there's many houses as y'all got, there's somebody down there that's familiar with law. And be able to explain to you how that process works, but you can hold juveniles' parents responsible for the damage and theft that a juvenile does. So a juvenile that admits to being a burglar or whatever, is found guilty or convicted or adjudicated as being unruly or whatever they call them, will and can be held responsible. Their parents will and can be held responsible for the property that's gone. And they can actually be sentenced to restitution in amongst the sentencing. And I'll ask the judge next time I see her. I'll see her Friday. I'll ask her about anybody coming to a court hearing that's not actually a victim.
Maybe then his parents will prevent this from happening in the first place.
I'm not going to answer that.
Another question.
Yes.
Is this gang related?
Sorry?
Gang related.
Not that I have been able to see.
I mean,
No.
the way he presented this case, that throwing bricks, that much bricks into one house, that's not burglary, that's vandalism.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gang related, but I can't tell you yeah or no. I don't deal with gangs, I deal with burglars. And most of the time I have hot spots like Hampton Park, and this is what I was telling you earlier. Hampton Park right now has calmed down and I think this is the first incident we've had there in 17 days or 18 days. But I've got a whole other subdivision a little farther out in the county that's kicked off that I'm having to pay a lot of attention to now. So it's one of those things where, y'all, at this point, we're going to keep working as hard as we can with y'all, but you have to understand that I've got to ease off of Hampton Park a little bit because I've got another neighborhood that I got to do the same thing for in order to work on them just as hard. Just because I try to treat all of them fair, and they ain't but one of them. So, yes, sir.
We also said with my neighbor's house that I was talking about with all those bricks, none was actually stolen in that case. They just threw all those bricks through the window and shattered his whole basement. But he was afraid for his daughter, his wife, who happened to be out of town, so that's why he was they didn't actually take it.
Well, if you guys, I'm gonna leave y'all and let your meeting get back to what it needs to be because it's 25 after 7 as it is. If you have any questions for me, I'm on your email list. Actually, it's called, I think it's Detective Kenneth Beavers, I believe it. Detective Beavers, if you have a question for me or you want me to know something, just checking on something, just please send an email. I check my emails every day unless I'm out of town, and I respond most of the time right back. Sometimes it takes a couple hours, but most of the time I'll respond right back to you and get back with you. I also got my phone number and all. And this is, some of you may not know, this is the distinguished gentleman sitting right here. This is Lieutenant Mike Tyndall. He is the 2 to 10 shift lieutenant on the west side. And I don't know, is this yours on?
Yes, unfortunately.
All of us have it. I'm Mike Tyndall. I'm the shift commander for the west side of town from 2 to 10, and also Zone 4 in your area is assigned to me specifically. We have what's called a ComStat reporting period every 2 weeks, and that's in my zone or in my responsibilities for reporting on it. So I'm usually pretty updated on what's going on around the clock in your area. And I'd just like to say, everything I've heard has been good and good questions, and juveniles are difficult to deal with. Some of the questions you're asking about going to juvenile trials and all victim or somehow related to that crime, you're able to go to the hearing, and the judge can order restitution at the time, if you address that at the time, without specifically going civilly. You can order some of that, because the parents or guardians will be there when they have the trial. And I'd also like to say, I heard someone say that, do we think this is all there is? We don't know, you know, Detective Beavers has done a lot of research. We provided, the sheriff provided him with a laundry list of names of people, times, locations, and dates that we got out with them, and to see if we can tie some of that together as part of any type of group. Don't believe it's gang related so far. We haven't seen anything that would indicate there's actually gang activity. And I would just like to say, don't drop your guards because a couple of people have been apprehended. In fact, we ask you to be even more vigilant. Usually, you know, you say this is a very odd instance where you come in at 11:30 on Saturday, and probably why he's caught, and the others are not. So you know, don't drop your guard. They get stupid. Sometimes it might be newer people doing it. They might not have done as many on as experience, and they try something out of the ordinary and it backfires. I mean, the dumb ones are the ones that we put in jail most of the time. And about 80 or 90% of the ones that we do catch like that are instances just like yours, where you called or your neighbor has called to alert us of what's going on. The opportunity for catching them in the progress is a very narrow window. You know, 30 seconds to a minute when the officer rides by to actually see them go in or see them come out. Other than that, our opportunity to catch these folks in progress is very slim, and that's why we depend so much on y'all. And that's why we've had the success that we've had lately, because everybody is coming together and we're making a good, conscious effort of looking out for their neighbors. So we just praise y'all for that and want you to continue to do that.
We're getting our neighborhoods back to being neighborhoods, which is what they're supposed to be. You live in Hampton Park neighborhood, and that's, you know, the neighborhoods have gotten to the point where they, you know, nobody knows each other, so you get back to where you know each other and you remember the faces and the cars and things like that, and that's what saves, you know, that's 50 years ago, that's what saved them, and now it's what's going to save them. It's what's going to keep the problems down. Okay. Thank y'all.